Someone just came home, so that's the noise here. He promises to be quiet, but people aren't just inherently evil. I think most people are good. So to see her be so troubled, it's like there's a reason for that. So we see that she's dealing with going to an affluent school, and she's not affluent. She comes from a single parent home where the mom is mentally ill, and that's a lot on her. It's a lot to then come to school with these kids and try to fit in, which she fits in. She has a core group. But I just needed to understand why. And it used the mom's mental illness and Reese trying to get her into facilities where she could get her help because she's not taking her meds as she should, as an excuse as to kind of why Reese is selling drugs. And all this time she's been selling weed. But even though she does okay, that's not enough to afford the facility. So the light-skinned South African Jason Derulo approaches her about selling designer drugs and to boost her income. Like, you know, if you want to make some real money, come see me. And she does, and it takes off. Now, this was really dumb to me, was why in the hell would her little cronies present the designer drugs as a school project? Like, what if the teacher would have been hip to it from the gate? Like, that was just so dumb. So they presented, the kids are all snickering because they're like, oh my gosh. Of course, later on when they get caught, like when they find the drug, the teacher puts two and two together, and he approaches her about cutting him in, and getting cut in is not good enough for him. Of course he's going to steal the money. Of course, why would you give this man the bank account? Of course he's going to steal the money. Reese, what is wrong with you? But I did like Reese's storyline, and I did like Reese overall. She kind of grew on me. I didn't hate her as much. Stupid presenting the thing project in school. To Chris, another character I couldn't see it for first season. Now Chris is growing on me as well. Chris is still problematic. That's the best way to put it. He's still fiercely protective of his friends. He assaults Sam for Feeks when he thinks, like, you know, Sam is getting too close, and just again being irrational. And then him being in this throuple, because at first he's cheating on Zama with the guy. I don't even know if this is the same guy. I don't remember that because I really was, like I said, I didn't see it for Chris first season, so I don't know if this is the same guy. But now I probably not, right? But now I like Mark. Mark seems cool. Zama says, like, they don't really have anything in common except for when they're like, you know, and Pulang is trying not to get her to say it. But yeah, Chris comes from like a troubled house. Even though they're super rich, his parents are never home. He calls his parents by their first name, and you get that, like, he's kind of acting out because he doesn't have the support of his parents. They're financially great, but they're just not there for him. He can do whatever, he does whatever, but they're not there. And like at school, he's getting away with stuff because his parents contribute so much money, which is probably they're just throwing money at a problem while they live their lives. And Chris just continues to act out. He starts off in a throuple in the beginning, and then eventually that fades out because neither one of them want to tolerate him anymore. And then he goes on to Wendy, which they have a hate relationship. I think they like doing this whole I hate you but I love you type storyline. I saw the writing on the wall, like they were going to try to get Chris and Wendy together because no one really likes Wendy. Chris convinces her when Feeks doesn't show up to their auction to step in, and it was really sad to see, like, he you know, no one bid on her, and then, you know, Chris had to bid. So I was like, look at Chris stepping up. You know, now he's getting involved in this student, I forgot what did they call it? The Matrix something or other. Yeah, I wasn't really here for those scenes either, so I kind of like glossed over that when they were like trying to do, she quits the magazine and then now she's playing in the dance. I was just like wasn't really interested in that. So don't give me the line that I know what I'm talking about in that sense. But I did like seeing Chris get involved, and yeah, they gave them something to do other than sex and drugs. So I I did like that. And like by the end of the series, Chris is tolerable, and we see him and Wendy making out at the dance. So let's see where their storyline goes in season 3. On to everyone's favorite sidekick, Wade. Now, Wade is so lovable. He's such a good guy, but he has problems with his confidence. I didn't like seeing him stuttering and stammering every time there's any bit of conflict or confrontation. He's like doing this like high-pitched voice, and it's like, didn't like that. But we see later on that Wade ain't no punk. You see like a little budding romance between him and Sahara, and of course, even though they're cute together, they're super cute, and she genuinely likes him, and he likes her, you know, even though yes, he does have feelings for Poolang. Of course, they have to break them up to put him and Poolang together, but that is not the storyline I wanted to see. I liked him with Sahara, and I liked Poolang with KB. So you have to tell me, are you team Poolang or what would that be, PB, or are you team Woolang, or was that be Wailing? Like who, whatever. Are you team Poolang and KB or team Wade and Poolang? Let me know. I'll probably put a poll and see if this person is right here on YouTube. If so, I'll put it up there. So we see when it comes down to it, Wade going to do what he gotta do, but I just didn't like the stuttering and stammering. He needs to build his confidence. I do like that the two groups are starting to mix. The outsiders are starting to mix with the popular kids. They're starting to overlap and hang out outside of school. That is pretty cool. I did like the scene with Wade and his mom, the principal, where she's telling him, like, remember, like, you're not like them. Like, we have everything to lose if things fall apart. So, yeah, but I did not like Wade and Poolang together. I also like when Wade, one of my highlights of the season is when Wade kicks KB's ass. It's like, don't take me for no punk now. Like, he beat that ass. It wasn't even close. It was terrible. I was dying. I still find it funny. Love Wade. I just don't like them together. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that. And we're gonna move on to KB. KB is just like a cliff note. KB didn't give us much at all. There's not much going on. He has a song on the radio, Rich Kid, his dad. I did enjoy the scene where Poolang is at his house and she's doing her usual Snoop thing and the daddy catches her. Yeah, I like that. I also like that KB is being upfront with his feelings. He keeps telling Poolang, tell me what's going on. Don't hide things from me. I don't like, just be honest. I hate liars. She still proceeds to lie to his face. So that leads me to wonder, like, do they really like Poolang for who she is? Because who is Poolang outside of this nosy, driven, conniving girl? Like, well, now I wouldn't say she's conniving. She's just relentless, right? That's a better word. She's relentless. You know, outside of that, like, what's her personality? What is Poolang into? What is going to be Poolang's storyline outside of her snooping and trying to find out if this is her sister? What do y'all like her for? Like, Wade, what do you like Poolang? What do you find attractive about her? Same thing with KB. What do you see in her? Because I don't really get a sense of who she really is. But again, yeah, not much going on with KB to spend much more time on him, besides of being cute. And I like this tattoo, you know. Oh my gosh, that farmer, him in those overalls with the yellow shirt and the snapback looking Scully. Oh my gosh, who put this man in that outfit? It was terrible. Okay, the last couple of characters will be quick because there wasn't much going on. Yeah, we get to see their parents, but the parents pop in and out. Wendy, I see growth in Wendy. I really liked Wendy last season. I still like her now, but it's not much to talk about. I don't know why she wasn't going to want to be with Chris. I have no clue. Because she's so noble. It's like, why would you want to be with this insufferable guy? And she points out, like, even to the Feek, she's like, how do you like this human? And then now you're going to be with him. So then we have two new characters. We have the new characters, and I actually like what the writers did with this. We're making them related, because Sam could have just been a new kid at school, but I like that Sam came in with his mom, the school counselor, Janet. because I'm not even sure if it's Janet or Janae. But the new school counselor, I like what they did with her. Besides them coming in together, I like that we know from the gate that she's shady. We know from like her second appearance on screen that she is shady. She is not to be trusted, and I like that. I like that it wasn't like revealed later on, like episode 3 or 4. We know from episode 1 she's shady and she's not to be trusted. I don't know why she would be helping the opposition. I almost expected that KB's dad was going to be the baby's dad, because we at this point don't know who's the father of the baby. We just know that he's not in the scene. So I thought that would be the motivation, like, okay, this is why she's helping them, because otherwise why else would you be trying to help them? And that means you know what they did and you're trying to help them cover it up. Sam, even though this is his mom, is a good guy. I liked his little cool haircut. I liked him riding the motorcycle. I liked his budding romance with Feeks, and I like how innocent it is. It was more age appropriate in my mind, how things would go. You meet her, you hang out, you kick it, you kiss, and then things get out of control. But eventually, they never smashed. So I did like that as well. Because I'm getting older, I'm like, yes, I like the purity of the relationship. Keep it as clean as you can for as long as possible. But yeah, I did like that. The teacher just was in everything, trying to get Poolang committed, all this stuff. I'm like, this lady is crazy. But when she got attacked, when they broke into her house and attacked her, I still didn't feel, even all the stuff she was doing, didn't feel like she deserved to be attacked or possibly lose her baby. So hopefully the baby's okay, and they enter witness protection. So of course it looks like Sam is ghosting Fikile, and it's just that, no, this happened, they couldn't tell anybody what's going on, and they're out of the picture. So let's fast forward to the last episode, which was, oh my gosh, the last episode was fire. No other words. I was just like, the whole time. I was just like, this is great. So her Feeks is revealed. They go to the police because now Poolang's parents know. She had to tell them because she was going to get committed. So she had to tell them, like, listen, this is what's happening and this is what I've been doing. Finally, she tells her parents. So of course, as adults, they do what they're supposed to do. They go to the police and she presents her evidence, and they don't believe her. They don't believe her as to what's going on. And now they started doing their own investigation, and it seems like things are as she's saying. And I don't know her name. I didn't commit it to memory. But Feeks' mom pulls the gun, and it's this whole dramatic. The father, they put the father in handcuffs, and he truly doesn't know what's going on. She pulls the gun, and you think at any time she's going to kill herself or shoot somebody, like she's just a harm. But she winds up getting arrested, and they say she's a flight risk, so they don't give her bail, which I felt bad for her. In any of these situations, you realize like these women just really want to be moms, but they just go about it in the wrong way. And it's just she keeps saying like she adopted her legally, which she did not. But why not just do that? Why present this as this is your child and you carried her and all this stuff? How the father had no clue is beyond me. The mom, the grandma, you get a sense that the mom knows. She has to, because as a mother, you were a mother, you had children. If you're around her, you have to know at some point she wasn't pregnant. So it's kind of hard that to fathom that the father doesn't know. And even in the real case, I feel like they thought that the father had to know, but they can't prove his involvement. But seeing that last episode and how things just went and everything just fell into place, and I can't drag any of it because I feel like it was so well done. Mom going to jail. Now y'all got enough power to get seek this lady out of the jail, but y'all ain't got enough power to not let this 16-year-old figure out what happened. Still blows my mind. I do not know. Oh my gosh, the last scene where we find out that this is, I don't know, she's the mastermind. I have no clue. I just can't wait to find out. But we see that this is KB's mom, and she does this little, tell me about this girl that's Poolang. Like this gangster. I loved it. It was cheesy. It was everything. everything that I needed, all this drama that I needed. I love seeing it. I was like, yes, and then it fades to black, and I'm like, no, because now the season is over. I totally enjoyed it. Guys, let me know what you guys thought about Blood and Water season 2. And it just came to me like, you know, the saying like blood is thicker than water. Like, is it a play on the word? Like, it's just a play. I was just like, oh, everything is brilliant. Everything is brilliant about this series. Let me know your thoughts. If there's anything I skipped over and that you find noteworthy, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. Go ahead and do all the things that YouTubers tell you guys to do. All right, love you guys for watching. Thank you for, if you're watching season my second review after my first review, shout out to you. And yeah, if I don't catch you, you will catch me in the next one. There's a lot more content on the channel. Check it out. All right, guys, later. Thanks for watching.